Hey guys, I'm going to show you how you can get started building a full project lifecycle of a decentralized application using Scaffold ETH2. All the way starting from smart contract building, deploying, verifying, testing, and then integrating it into a NextJS application. And we'll do that here in minutes. Okay, so this is the Foundry and Next.js configuration option for Scaffold ETH2. You have the option of Hard Hat or Foundry. They have a few little different steps that need to be followed. So let's begin. Okay, so we're going to start off at scaffoldeth.io, and we're going to run this npx create latest command. You can see that it's in beta, so it still has some work to do, but it gets the job done for now. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, open up our terminal. We're going to cd into documents, and then we're going to run that command, and it will give us some options. Need to follow, need to install, yes. Okay, give us a project name, Scaffold ETH2. Okay, what Solidity framework do you want to use? We're going to go down to Foundry. Install packages, yes. It's going to do some things for us. And so, as mentioned, this project is in beta, going down the Foundry path of things. And so if you guys, and it's all open source, so Scaffold ETH2 is an open source project. Anyone can contribute, so feel free to, if you notice any bugs, errors, or if you have improvements, feel free. Great, okay, so we got our Yarn packages installed. These are our next steps, right? Start the local development node, deploy our smart contracts, and run start. We're gonna do all of those, plus a few extra. So I'm going to cd into the project itself, and I'm gonna optionally run code dot, which will open the project in my Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we've made it here. We got our packages installed, great. We can see the packages folder, Foundry, Next.js. I'm gonna go into Foundry, and we can see our contracts, wonderful. All kinds of different jazz going on there. We can see our deployment scripts here, great. And we can see our testing scripts, great, okay. So we're just going to run yarn compile. And what this will do is generates the typings for our Next.js application to be able to interact with our smart contract properly. Okay, so now that we've yarn compiled, we have a test suite. Great, so let's run those Foundry tests. Wonderful, everything passes. Okay. So now we're going to run a local blockchain node, and we can see it's listening. It's giving us some block numbers. Great, that's working wonderfully. Okay, so we have our blockchain node. Let's deploy our smart contract to it. Yarn deploy. And there we go. We got our transaction receipts and hashes. Let's head back, and we see it on the blockchain node. Wonderful. Okay, so now that we're here, we have our smart contract deployed. We can see Next.js updated, and if we go into contracts, deployed contracts, we can see our smart contract here, its ABI, its address, what chain it's on. And so the web interface should be able to interact with it properly now. So optionally, we won't be able to show in this video as we're sticking to localhost, but you can verify your smart contracts by running this command here, yarn verify network, and then you just input whatever network you would like Gurley, ETH mainnet, Polygon, whatever you prefer. Okay, so for the sake of this video, we're just going to run yarn start to initialize the Next.js application. Great, so we see we have localhost. Okay, and I'm going to go over to my web browser and interact with it. and we are greeted with this landing page. Tons of information on it. Feel free to look around a lot. The most important one is we have this, it automatically gives us a burner wallet, which we can optionally disconnect. And we see we have full support for MetaMask, Rainbow, Wallet Connect, virtually any wallet you would like. I'm going to stick with the burner wallet for now, as we're dealing entirely on a local node, and so there's no need to deal with MetaMask and pop-ups and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go check out our smart contracts over at debug contracts. And great, we can see here we've got our smart contract address, which we can confirm through the terminal. And we can see that we can view its variables, we can view read, write. So let's go ahead and read from it. 0. Okay, that's expected. And then let's go ahead and write to it. Just give it some values there. And so if I try to send it, it'll properly see insufficient funds. And that's because, right, I have no funds. So we're on localhost, so let's just grab some funds real quick. We can see that get updated and send. Woo! Okay. We see these values update. We see a transaction receipt. We're looking good. I mean, that's really it. You've done it through the full decentralized application project lifecycle using Scaffold ETH2. If you want to look at past transactions, you can look at them here. That's it. You've done it. You've successfully completed Scaffold ETH2. Okay. Thank you. Look out for the next video. Thank you.